Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is my update on my mastectomy that I had, so you guys can see how it's progressing along. Here's my stitching. Every doctor I've been to said it looks very nice. Coming up underneath, this is where Tony, my drain tube, was. And if you can see this around here, I'm allergic to the adhesive from the Band-Aids and the coverings they put on it, and I still have the markings. But I did go from my oncology surgeon. She sent me over to a medical oncologist who I saw. She put me on a set of pills called tamoxifen, Tamoxifen, 20 milligram tablets that I'm not supposed to be taking for as long as they tell me to. She said 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. I guess it just depends on how it progresses or non-progresses as far as the hormone blocker is concerned. You can look that up and you can see what it does. But yeah, everybody seems to like the stitching. I still hurt. As you can see up under here, if you're able to, I still get some swelling here. I still have numbness that comes down my arm, and it usually stops about my elbow. Sometimes it'll go a little further, but generally, most of it is just all up under here, and going to the back is where I have mine. A little bit down here as well. I'll have numbing. No numbing really around here, but it still is very tender, and I still do get stabbing pains. So this is not going to be a long video because there's not overly a lot. If you have any questions, by all means, please ask. I'll tell you. I'll give you whatever information I have, if that helps you. As I'm not looking at the pictures or the video is not actually one of the easiest things to do, I'm sure, but this is so I can help anybody that needs to be helped. So with that said, again, you can just see it. Looks nice. Hair is beginning to kind of grow back through here. I do get a lump right up here. I don't know if you're able to see that or not. Let me come through the side. Right here, there's a little lump. You can see how easy that is, kind of like a back here. It did get hard, real hard once. It worried me, but I talked to the doctor, and they said that that's just blood that gets pooling, and that it gets absorbed by the body, which it did, because it has gotten softer, and it's kind of back and forth. This back here, on the other hand, sometimes this is low, and sometimes it gets a little bit more full. So the body does, as you can see from the other side, it's not as deep, at least for with my hand, it's not as deep, whereas this is a lot more deeper. But everybody seems to like the way it is, and everybody seems to like the way it's moving along. I have a little pillow for when I drive that I put here, and then the seatbelt goes across. So if you have something like this, and I would say that for the ladies as well, it doesn't have to be a big pillow, and it doesn't have to be real thick. But if you have something where the seatbelt can go over and you have enough room, my strawberry is kind of heart-shaped, so it goes right in the set of the heart up to the back. I think you would like that and make that easier for you when you start driving. But this is where I'm kind of sitting at right now. Any questions, again, please do take a look at my channel. I have 2 or 3 other videos on this as well. And feel free to take a look at the rest of my content. I have MacGruber's Adventures, which is my grandson, and all the little stuff that we do together, or he does by himself. Which I think is really kind of cool, and I'm sure that if you watch that, you would like to enjoy that as well. Please feel to comment on those videos as well. If you like what you see, please hit like. Let's see if we can share this around a little bit for the people that aren't able to find it or aren't able to or not sure of how to get to something like this, because obviously with males it's hard to find some information. So with that said, thank you again for joining me and being with my journey on this. Once I'm done with my medical radiologist, I will come back and make another video and let you know what he says and get everybody updated. Well, as long as you are interested, I have absolutely no problems with throwing this stuff up there. Sometimes it's not easy for me because this is what I have to look at. But people do ask, what do I think? And I think someone said it best when it's like I feel a little empty sometimes because obviously I'm missing from one side and it just feels oddly. So again, thank you very much. And everybody have yourselves a very great day.